Tip
Yo,
off you.
Bro,
what's good, Samo?
what it is?
Everything, man. Everything. How you feeling?
We good. Is JC, TR Lenise. Our medium Parker, she's still hanging out with us too, Mario.
All right, fire. Let's
So
go.
this
Let's go. How y'all feeling this morning?
What up? What up?
Doing good,
It's
and
been a
yourself?
long time, guy.
Good morning.
I know. A lot has happened since we've last spoken.
Very much so.
Yeah. I just got a question for you, Mario. Why you do them boys like that on our verses?
You know what's crazy? A lot of people been asking me that, and I want to say this, man. This is my first interview that I've done since Versus. Can you believe that?
Yeah, we're trying to get you in studio.
You
when
mean you
came
gotta
to
come
town.
I know. I'm definitely coming. Definitely coming to the crib to do an interview when we touch down.
Okay.
But I didn't want to do any interviews because I just felt like I just wanted to get back to the music, man. Really,
Mhm.
and that what Versus showed me is how much people still miss R&B, and that R&B is very much so alive. The flowers, the love that I got, but to be honest, they did it to themselves, bro.
I was waiting for the.
It was the energy that they asked for. I tried to open the show with some flowers, and then it went to the energy switch. I was just prepared for whatever.
Yeah.
It's just how we do.
Yeah.
You just prepare for whatever.
Listen.
It's the Baltimore in you. And this is the thing. Mario is a singer. So why are they going to put a non-really singers up against him? Like,
Man.
make it make sense.
Let me tell you something.
I felt like
Can
they
I be
messed
honest
up.
though?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a lot of people, even people that love me, that was doubting. You know what I'm saying? It was like, yo, I don't know. Oh, we're gonna take this because the records, but people forget what they felt.
Mm-hmm.
Child. Not me.
The legacy.
Not me,
I
because
didn't
I
forget.
promise you, I was in here.
I
Listen,
did not forget.
Mario, this is JC. I was in here telling everybody he could wipe everybody with the Turning Point album. And he don't have to do nothing else. He can do Call the Cops. He can go boom. He can do Nike's Fresh Out the Box. It didn't matter. He can wipe the floor with him off Turning Point. And no, he ain't got to do no radio singles. He can do album cuts, and we can just go home at this point. Okay.
And that's exactly what was happening.
Hello?
Because
I think
go ahead, you got it.
you're right about that, not being biased.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're right about that.
Not being biased.
Just saying.
I think that this Versus changed the trajectory of what Versus represents moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because it was about record for record and this for this. And really what it's about is like reconnecting with the fans and like really raw talent. You know what I'm saying? And getting a chance to showcase that. We don't got TRLs and BT,
Nope.
106 in Park and all these things we used to have when I came in the game. It was really about connecting with the people and connecting with your fans. Like, I love coming on the stage and getting those real screams from the fans. Those wasn't fake.
Yeah.
Those posters they was holding, they wasn't like, okay, and 1, 2, 3, hold the light. It was real energy,
Yep.
So I think people miss that, and this tour, kicks off October 7th. We're definitely coming through the city.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot the exact date of Baltimore show.
October 9th.
Yep.
At Chesapeake
October
Employees
9th.
Arena.
It's going to be crazy. This is going to be an amazing show. I want to obviously do my own tour, but I felt like I'm about to drop a new single. Like, this was like a chance for me to touch my fans before the end of the year and like really just, show people that R&B ain't dead. That conversation's a real conversation for multiple reasons, but it's definitely alive.
I'm so glad he brought that up because, everybody's favorite lover boy, as he likes to call himself, Love Diddy. We don't know who he's going to be tomorrow. Of course, it's been saying that R&B is dead. And then you have a whole tour coming where it's literally a great split of talent from hip hop and R&B.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say to that, especially since the Versus battle had everybody in a chokehold, still talking about it? So what do you say to the fact that R&B isn't dead, and then for a person like yourself who believes in true music and how it makes you feel, how do you feel about that?
Well, I think there's multiple things. If I'm putting myself in perspective that he was speaking from, it's like let's not get it twisted, right? Diddy is like the GOAT of understanding what real music is. You know what I'm saying? He took a whole era and awakened it again with remixing records that came out way long before I even started music. You know what I'm saying? And bringing some of these records he did, I wouldn't even have known if it wasn't for him remaking them. You know what I'm saying? So like, he understands what good music is, right? Let's start there. I think what he was saying was that like the success and the urgency behind R&B. You know what I'm saying? I think that in terms of R&B being the most sought after music at radio or whatever the case may be. But then there's so many different artists that's out right now. If you want to find good music, you can find it. You know, artists always ask me, fans always ask me, when you putting out new music, or people like I run into in the streets, whenever. I'm like, all you gotta do is go look for it. It's there. I've released two independent projects, multiple independent singles. That's fire. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of I took a different route. Independent route is a different route. You know, with this new single I'm dropping, it's going to be a little bit different. But, you know, I think that's why people feel like R&B is dead, because a lot of R&B, it doesn't compete with hip-hop. It doesn't compete with, you know, what we hear every day on the radio in terms of what's mostly played on the radio. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's so much more of it. You know what I mean? And also, labels got a monopoly on it a different way. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to like the major artists and like hip-hop, whatever. But I feel like it's making a resurgence that's crazy right now. And I promise you, next year, 2023, you're going to hear some of the best R&B you heard in a while.
Oh, come on here now.
Yeah, no, and I agree with that too, Mario, because when you were doing the verses, everybody was like, he got to come out with new music. I'm like, bro, Closer to Mars just dropped. Y'all missed it. Like, what is up with y'all?
You feel me?
So with that being said, where were you at in that hit space when creating that album? Because I heard you said, you're trying to get back to the music, but I was there when that album dropped.
Nah, for sure. I appreciate that, baby. Yeah, I mean, that was a quarantine baby right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was in the crib, like, working, and just, I had all this music, and I was just like, me saying, I don't want to drop like a whole album. Like, let me drop an EP right now. I know I can't get on the road and really work it. And, you know what I'm saying? Do what I need to do. Let me just drop this for the fans. And like, Closer to Mars was just like, I guess it's just a reflection of the music I was listening to at the time. I was listening to a lot of like alternative R&B music. I was listening to a lot of Afrobeat before it became super, super popular. So when you listen to Anticipated on that project, like that's, you know what I'm saying, just an ode to like Afrobeat and, that vibe, which I think has evolved a lot. And I'm definitely going to tap back into that on a new project as well. Just experimenting with those different sounds.
And that, we've heard All Mine, we premiered the hit, that with you and Tori, that not All Mine, what's
sir.
Main
One.
Main One.
Yeah.
That joint is a dope ass R&B song too,
indeed.
so we can't forget that.
Yeah, man, that's fresh out, man. Me and Tori, that's my brother, man. And,
yeah.
We got a lot of music that we created together that never came out. So we gonna let that sit for a minute and like, just let that have its natural vibe. I got another single coming out very soon with another feature that's crazy. This one right here. This is like. This is me warming up to the R&B that I'm dropping in 2023, and like really just putting that stamp, that R&B here, and we're gonna keep it coming.
So you're not gonna tell us now, so you can wait till you come in town live in studio to tell who this feature is, right?
Is that what you're saying? Like,
it's a movie, and I'm about to shoot the video. I'm just literally just waiting for the dates from him because he's shooting.
Oh, so it's a male. Okay,
All
we
right,
got it. It's
cool.
a male.
It's a
It's a
male.
male.
All
Okay.
right.
Let me write that down.
All right, write that down. Yeah. Got the gender out of the way. Great.
I'm working on a project right now that's going to be it's a concept project that has never been done before that I can't wait to tell you about next year.
Okay.
It's crazy, and it's like when I pull it off, it's gonna take a lot of. I need this record to come out first, really do, so that I can set up for this next project, because this one right here is like it's never been done before, and it's gonna be a lot of conversation around it, just in terms of like the type of songs they are, the type of project it is. I'm really excited about this one.
So you're gonna drop it for our birthday?
I'm not gonna take the concept and try to run with it if I talk.
So before we let you ride out, there's been a lot of talk, as I would say, condemnation, chastisement that's come from a lot of pastors, a lot of ministers towards the R&B genre, towards hip hop music just in general. But of course, most R&B artists grew up in the church. Most of them were in their youth choirs. So, the Tanks Beyoncés, the Lettuceys, the Layla Hathaways, so how do you feel, with like Jasmine Sullivan, how do you feel when it comes to hearing these pastors and things speak out against the genre of music as if they don't listen to it themselves?
Wow. I mean,
be honest.
Honestly,
I'm gonna need you to be real.
Honestly, I haven't even heard the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really like tapped into it.
Mm-hmm.
But just off top, I don't think pastors have a right to judge, what people are doing to survive or express themselves. Music is a expressive art, man. You gotta let that shit be free.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't resonate with the music, then don't listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, I got to see what pastors too, because some pastors be capping. They be contradicting themselves.
Juanita Bynum.
It's like, what pastors are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? And it don't really matter, man. At the end of the day, it's about your relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? Whether no matter what religion you are, like, don't let nobody judge you or your life or your path. Only God can judge you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unless you out here just, whatever, being evil and just whatever people like. But like, I don't know, man. I don't listen to pastors. I don't listen to people who judge other people. Period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For no reason and nothing like that. So.
And I absolutely thought that's what you was gonna say at the beginning, being as though that you're a Scorpio. I thought you was ready to say, I don't even care what
I'm a Virgo.
You're a Virgo?
I'm a Virgo. So when people,
I'm all out and wrong. Look at me.
No, you good. I know. It's my birthday in 2 days.
Oh, 2 days.
Yeah. When people see the M chain with the serpent, it's not really about Scorpio. It's just that if you look at like king cobras and what they represent, you know what I'm saying, Egyptian, ancient Egypt, they represent wisdom, they represent the Kundalini energy, third eye, all of that. So it's really about that more so than it is a Scorpio. And then obviously my name is Mario, so it's the M.
Yep.
Okay.
And bro, we talk often, but I do want to say this. I want to give you your flowers because I remember the first day I met you, Dame Lap brought you in the studio with Just a Friend. Where you we premiered it on the station, and then look where you're going now, headlining this tour. I just want to applaud you, brother, for all the work you put in and everything. Man. So salute to you.
Man, thank you.
Go ahead and get you a braid wig too for the tour. Get you a braid wig for the tour because we're gonna need to braid your hair while we on the stage. Okay, I'm just saying. Go ahead and get this wig popping.
It's crazy. We actually had an idea to do something like that and like throw it back,
You see what I'm saying? You just need to go ahead and hire me because I'm in your brain. Okay. Can't wait to see you when you get high.
Definitely can't
you
wait.
already know. It's gonna be crazy. October 8th.
October 9th.
October 9th.
Yep.
It's early over here. It's like 5 a.m. Man, October 9th is going down Baltimore. I see y'all there. Can't wait to see you. Let's go.